Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a tarot, especially love, for zodiac signs. And this is for June of 2017, and it's for you coming from Capricorn. So let me shuffle my cards, Kabbalistic cards. And the first card that I'm going to pull is for the first 15 days of June for you coming from Capricorn. And the first 15 days are going to be very exciting. They bring the possibility of a romance very close to you. They show a good bonding very quickly as well. And the meeting in a romantic area can come very unexpectedly and very suddenly. So if you don't have a romance yet, look forward to the first 15 days of June. Dress well, look good. Be always at your best when talking, and you're going to be watched by somebody who is very interested in you, and it's going to take off very nicely as well. The possibilities are all there. So you have to be out and about, you have to be socializing, you have to be mixing with people at your best, okay? So the first 15 days extremely good. If you already have a romance, then you're going to bond very nicely and improve the stage of romance to a much longer term situation, which is always good. It shows that the first phase of romance did well, and now you may be in the second and third stage, and it shows a lot of good things. Communications are good, actions are good, everything going your way. So you're going to take your level of romance, which you already have, into something of a long-term nature. Regarding your marriage, the first 15 days are extremely good. They bring a bonding, they bring understanding, they bring a possibility of wanting to work together. There are some good signs of Venus on this card, and that always means that the financial situation is good. In your marriage area, there is again a lot of understanding about how to use the finances. So a lot of cooperation is seen in your marriage area between you and your marriage partner. In the first 15 days. It's a good time to have the understanding on a long-term basis and to plan on a long-term basis. Your children, your siblings, your parents, they are all included in family, and so everybody is very happy, and there's plenty of good news coming that way. Now, the next card that I'm going to pull is for the last 15 days of June for you coming from Capricorn. And here comes a big problem, in fact a very big problem. That wonderful romance that you found in the first 15 days is going to be under pressure. So having heard that from me already in the first 15 days, you must start looking at that romance coming your way to see why the last 15 days of last 15 days of June are putting so much pressure on this newfound romance. Study the causes, be prepared to improve it. Study why this formation of this love affair, this romance, so quickly can get into trouble in the last 15 days. Once you are prepared for this, you can control yourself. My attitude would be, don't be too changeable, don't be too moody, don't be too stubborn. And don't allow little things said to you, don't misunderstand them as insults. So don't be oversensitive as well. That's the reason I can see why the romance area goes very bad in the last 15 days. If you already have a romance partner, you have to start worrying why the last 15 days are under stress. I see that you can have the possibility of being very dominating and wanting to have more control in this romance area that you already are in. So try not to do that, and you will be able to be more relaxed and you'll be more understanding, and don't be stubborn either. Okay? And of course, don't be too moody and be oversensitive as well with your ongoing romance. Regarding your marriage, this card is quite serious that any long-term possibility can break down. So I consider marriage the long-term possibility, and it can break down. So you have to be cautious that in the last 15 days, past events are not being discussed. A stubbornness from you doesn't appear. Now this message is for you because it's you who is listening to me. So let's concentrate on you. And so there's also a possibility of being very defensive Being very defensive means that you are too much on your guard looking for trouble, either misinterpreting what's said to you and considering it insulting, things like that. Okay, so you don't allow that to happen. Be relaxed. And if it's your partner who's being stubborn or dominating, well, you understand already listening to me that your last 15 days are very fragile. The marriage can easily crack. And so the last thing you want is to introduce your own stubbornness, your own domination. So try not to do that, and it will soften whatever is waiting to be turning bad against you. Okay? Now, when I talk of the marriage, I also talk about children and siblings and parents as well. They are part of the family. The bad news may come from them. Something may be happening to them. So you also have to be alert to see if your children are fine, not only your marriage partner, that your children are okay, that your parents are okay. You may get some news that some of your siblings may be having problems of some kind. So this can be indirect hits that come to make your situation in marriage a big problem. Sometimes interference of what you have to do for your parents or siblings may not be well received by your marriage partner. I've seen that happen. And then that immediately shows a separation of interest, and it brings about a mistrust from each other. So don't allow that to happen. Allow your marriage partner to go ahead and do whatever he or she wants. That way you will be much more in control in an indirect way. Okay, so be kind and be supportive. Otherwise you're going to get very bad news in the last 15 or 16 or 14 days of June. Now I'm going to take both the cards, and I'm going to be able to tell you, looking at these cards, your lucky dates. Every month will have a very set of lucky dates for the different zodiac signs, and for you coming from Capricorn, the dates which I have chosen for you from Capricorn are what I call the 4 series. And so the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd and the 31st is going to be very positive, very progressive, very helpful and very rewarding for you in areas of romance and marriage and family related issues as well. So bookmark these dates, and on these dates use this morning, noon and night of these dates to help you bond, to help you improve circumstances in emotional areas, to be helpful. Use these dates to go out and bond, and so that you can discuss whatever may be troubling your marriage or romance partner. Okay? You will be very well rewarded on this set of dates which I've given you. Now regarding your lucky ages for you coming from Capricorn, the ages that I will choose for you, this is an example by the way I'm going to give you. If you happen to be the ages of 22 or 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76. If you happen to be these ages in the month of June 2017, you are going to be very lucky. You are going to find romance that you want. You are going to improve your romance areas to a long-term base. You are going to get plenty of support and good news in your marriage as well. And you'll be able to override, although I've made your first your last 15 days troublesome, you'll be able to control them better. Now, if you are not of these ages, don't panic. These are just examples of ages, okay, for you. All right. Now, I want to talk to you about, from Capricorn, about your colors. Now, the colors are very powerful things because they provide a channel so that the planets can send energy to you. And so the colors that I've chosen for you, for Capricorn for the month of June would be the color light blue. Try and wear undergarments, top garments, pillowcase, your handkerchief. Try to be in touch with light blue as much as possible. Light blue brings very fast results of anything that you do. So in this month of June where planets are a bit slow, you need a color like this to help you project good results very quickly. Okay, so wear that. Now for Capricorn, I'm going to also advise you about a zodiac sign that may produce problems for you. And the zodiac sign that I can see on this cards represent the planets in Taurus. So I would be worried that somebody in Taurus may come to disturb you in the romance area or in the marriage area, or even disrupt some family situations. For example, if you meet somebody and you wish to have a romance with that somebody who's showing you a lot of interest, and if that person happens to come from Taurus, I want you to be very cautious. Don't dive straight forward into the romance. Have a wait and see attitude. Just remain cool, relax, look at how situations develop, look at the behavior of that person who wants to have a romance with you, because I sense complications and trouble. And also, if you already have a romance partner who comes from Taurus, then you have to be very cautious in the last 15 days of June. Otherwise, you'll have that romance going out of the window very fast, okay? Because it's all like a double problem. Now, if your marriage partner happens to come from Taurus, you have to be tiptoeing around the problem, because if you go like a bull charging to defend yourself or to attack your partner in any way, even verbally, the situation will go out of hand a lot. Even apply this for your job area and your business area, although this program is only for romance and marriage. And if anybody from Taurus comes to do any connection with you for the month of June, be very careful. Okay? I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And that's based on your date of birth and time of birth, and looking at your palms and using Kabbalistic tarot cards. On Skype, I'll be looking at you, and the face is a map. When you look at the face, the way features are formed, so much can be told about character, about the near future as well. Okay, so do go to Facebook and follow me and look me up, and we can arrange for a date to Skype, or go to Skype itself and leave me a message, and I'll come back to you. So here's looking forward to Skyping with me, and I will be able to predict your next 5 or 6 years very accurately in all areas of your life. Until then, thank you and good luck.